taking some hard hits and getting back up.
Yeah, I think it was a good team win for us. So all the credit has got to go to Jesus. That was a good game for us. And Farrell, he can just do it all. I think you saw that tonight. I was telling him, I think in the third quarter, I was like, I'm sorry, man, every time you get a completion, you get rocked. And he just keeps getting back up and playing his butt off and doesn't take any credit, outside of the locker room or anything like that. He's just a humble kid that comes to work every day, and you got to appreciate that.
You ever seen Spurrier this upset after a win?
Probably not, but probably the same can be said for a lot of guys in the locker room. We can't play like that. We got to sharpen up in every facet of the game. We come in here and just play sloppy. It was a sloppy game, hard to watch as a fan, I'm sure, but we did get the win. And you appreciate wins, especially road wins in the SEC, but we have to sharpen up.
Dylan, even though you won tonight, do you feel like the team is regressing, going backwards?
I think anytime you win, you got to be going forward, personally. I think we did some good things, but maybe some things will overshadow that. Just really proud of the way we finished. We won the game at the end. We maybe try to do some things and not win it early, but we won it in the end, and you got to just be proud of your teammates.
Dylan, when you guys get down by an early score right at the beginning, is there pressure to just go ahead and try to even that right away instead of maybe just trying to establish the run?
Yeah, I don't know. I just know that we just try to play, and whatever coach calls in, we'll try to just do the best we can and do that. So I think we just have to sharpen up on offense. We didn't have a bad game offensively, I don't think. We just have to get sharper, and we'll do that this week in practice.
Dylan, how frustrating was it at the beginning of the game? It seemed like you guys were getting what you wanted deep, but either you overthrew them or the receiver dropped balls and you were coming away.
Yeah, I got to take responsibility for that because anytime we got guys open, I got to hit them. And regardless of anything, any other circumstance, we got to be sharper. And should have hit two of those, I felt like. But we didn't quit. We kept fighting and got to win on the road.
Was it part of the game plan to go to Farrah Cooper so early, or was that he just the guy that was open?
I think it's just the way it played out. Probably half of his balls, yes, were probably designed to go to him, and the other half he just either made a good play or this was kind of a third, fourth option. But the way the coverage was, he, made plays. He had a great game.
Dylan, you see a kickoff return, get a turn for TD, and then it happens again. Just how deflating is that for an offensive guy?
Yeah, it's different. That's something that usually doesn't happen in a game, and but at the same time, we can't control that. So as an offense, we just do our job and try to establish the run and be balanced. And thought the way we responded to those was good for us. Good to see it. You need to get put in different situations on the road and test you. And I think we got tested tonight. And I thought offensive line played pretty well. But I don't think anyone had a great game tonight. So we just got to get better.